Hello.
I'm so happy. I want a puff bar so bad. Oh my god.
Well, Enya never needs to hit a puff bar ever again in her entire life because I went to a smoke shop
store.
And I saw that they had Zins, and I've heard a lot about them.
This
before.
episode is going to be demonetized because literally less than 10 seconds in, I'm talking about like how bad I want to smoke. Like that's on me though.
Is that a problem?
I don't know. Or is it cursing?
I think it's cursing.
I think it's just cursing.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't try your best not to curse.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But anyways, I saw Zins, and I was like, like, I'm curious, like, I know a lot of people that do them and like swear by them, and I'm like, ooh, like I want to try them. Like, let me just find out another method to put nicotine in my bloodstream. Like the addict part of my brain like wins again. And so I went there and I picked them up and I bought the mint flavor and I tried them. And honestly, like I felt very nauseous and I had the worst headache of my entire life. And it's just like kind of not a vibe at all, but like it's kind of lit. Well, Enya grabbed one and she did it for half a second and then spit it out because she felt the same way. But she threw it onto her sandwich wrapper in my car. And then when we got home, I just like wrapped the sandwich up and she brought it in and it was just like sitting on the table. So I put it in the refrigerator. Well, she took the sandwich back out and literally took a bite and ate one of the Zyn pouches.
What's worse is like Drew, when we got home, you put it in the fridge. And so like it like kind of like dehydrated with the spit and became like this string. And it was a turkey sandwich with like white cheese on it. So I thought it was a piece of turkey or cheese. And when I unwrapped the sandwich, a bunch of turkey and cheese had fallen out. So I scooped it up with my finger and like literally tossed it in my mouth and chopped into it and immediately got the worst burning sensation on the right side of my mouth and down my throat.
Spicy.
And I was like, oh my God, what is in here? And then I spit it out and I tasted the mint and I was like, oh my fucking God, dude, I just ate half a Zyn.
Did you get fucked up?
I mean, it ramped up my fever and I was sick for the next like 2 days.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And you had sun poisoning, y'all. Literal sun poisoning.
I think it was a mix of sun poisoning. I started my period and I had a fever. What? Oh my God. You like almost barked though. That was a crazy reaction. So yeah, God was punishing me. I think I got food poisoning partially off of what I ate on the plane. Like I had a midnight flight.
Well, didn't your sister get food poisoning from something y'all ate together?
Yeah, but she got it like, there's no way I got delayed food poisoning. The fuck? Like it's literally.
Did you get the food poisoning on the plane?
No. Does it happen that fast?
It can, but
it's a mystery, but it probably was just sun poisoning because I had a fever, I had chills, I had a headache, I had nausea. But the scary part is I didn't get sun poisoning in a way of like blisters and like crazy. Like I did get burned, but none of my skin has peeled, which is actually my nightmare because now I have the weirdest suntan ever, like in my life, because I only got burned on like the back of my arm, the back of my shoulder, and my hip, and then right here. So it's not even like a full side of my body is tanner. It's literally, I have like a really dark spot here, a really dark spot here that has a thumbprint because I was laying on my side talking to my family like this. So it's like a thumbprint and then it's like goes into a sharp bikini line and it literally looks like I got weird airbrush that hasn't come off. Like I fucking hate it.
You got like, what is it? You get back in there for and you want it to be like if you can't figure that if you want like and you can be suntan.
Stop it. What was that? Like it's spray tan?
Yeah.
Also, Drew does this thing. I pointed out that wasn't you doing it, but you do this thing where sometimes if he gets really tired, it usually happens later at night or after the day. And it's always with Josie because he wants to like, when me and Josie hang out, we have like joke competition basically. It's just us trying to see who can say something funny that will become the thing we repeat all day.
For the next 4 months.
Yeah, and Drew, I wish I remembered the sentence, but Drew was talking to us and then at the end of the sentence just gave up. But Drew does this thing, instead of just stopping the sentence, he just goes,
I just like mumble it off because
like
I'm
he just like mumbles off, and you do it a lot with jokes. Like if you start a joke that as it's starting, you realize it's not going to be funny. You're just like, and that's what I was saying.
I just don't finish it because it's not worth like the finish. But it's something I do unintentionally. But fuck, that made me think of something. What did you just say?
I said what I said.
Oh my god.
I said that we just have joke competition all day. Like all we want to do is say things that we will repeat forever.
Whatever. I can't remember what I was gonna add to that, but what I really came here to talk about today is JoJo Siwa, and it's not gonna be the take that you think it's gonna be.
I know you're gonna be nice.
You support JoJo Siwa with my whole heart and soul. I think what she's doing is fucking hilarious. And like, even if it is unintentional and she is just actually crazy and delusional, I'm like, girl, I'm getting a goof and a gab. Like, this is actually like funny to me.
Yeah, I mean, she has us locked in. Every day I'm checking. I'm like, where's the song?
Look at how many views. The views to like ratio on her TikTok account is all you need to know that she is an entertainer, and what she is doing is entertainment, and she is eating fucking down. Now, I did hear the song she's been teasing.
I was a bad girl.
But that does not change my feelings. Do you know what I mean? Like, it
yeah,
really
like
doesn't.
You don't like fuck with the song, but you're like, honestly, you go and entertain.
Yeah, exactly. That is someone that I want on this podcast.
That
like,
is someone who I want
some...
to get a new costume designer more than anything in my goddamn
makeup artist,
life.
Makeup artist, costume designer, please, JoJo.
Because that's my thing. And like, again, I'm not gonna sit here and like give a whole rundown of like the creatives. Like, I think that is just her vibe, and I've come to a point in my life at my big ass age that I understand I need to stop being like, that shit's fucking ugly, because everything is subjective. Some people, that's just their vibe.
No,
and if their vibe is ugly, their vibe is ugly.
I was gonna say a lot of things is objectively ugly.
But what I'm saying is like, some people like ugly, and if ugly is their pretty, ugly is the new pretty. Like, oh, okay,
you give
like,
ugly.
Yeah.
It's giving ugly, and that's okay.
Oh my God, wait, it's like ugly, but I know that's your thing, so it's amazing. So it's hideous, actually.
Yeah.
I just want her to get a new costume designer and like a new makeup artist, and then I unironically think if she tweaked those two things, she could find her footing. Like, the song will be played in H&M. Do not fret. Like, if you change that costume, it will be played in H&M.
Did you hear the song? She like released a teaser video.
I just saw a girl who guessed the way it would sound, and like the girl was like, "Karma's stupid.
Yeah,
Karma is a bitch."
She quoted it and like really revealed the full song, and it's crazy.
I did some bad things. I swear I did it all for fun, and it meant nothing.
Okay, like one thing, that is not JoJo Siwa. I don't know who the fuck is singing that song, but it is not JoJo. Two, I actually like. No.
You were gonna say you like the song.
I don't hate the song. I don't like the song.
It's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life.
I don't like the song, but I don't hate the song.
Oh, just wait till that earworm gets you.
That's-
Next thing you know, you're listening to JoJo Siwa.
That's what I was gonna say. Is like, it's giving earworm. Like, I hear it like 3 or 4 more times in a TikTok video, and I'm like, like, it's not that bad.
Okay,
like,
but you also like.
I love
honestly,
everything.
it's amazing. Yeah, it is.
I
I was
love
gonna make fun of you for it, but it actually is beautiful. You will.
I can
say
find the
you
beauty.
Like everything.
I can find the beauty in everything.
I'm more like I do the thing that's, I feel like I'm trying to be nice, but it somehow is almost worse.
Catty.
Where I'm just like, I don't like it, but like I could see why somebody would like that.
Yeah, and you have to be really fucking weird and stupid.
You would have to be actually
but...
like deaf, dumb, and stupid, but like never forget me getting called deaf, dumb, and stupid by a high school counselor on the phone. And the guy was on the phone with my dad, and then my dad came to school and beat him up.
Classic in your story.
Because you don't fuck with a humane or.
Exactly.
Someone's gonna be like, don't say your name like that. And I'm gonna say, shut up.
Suck my balls. No, but my ability to like everything comes from a deep-seated fear of karma. I am so scared.
That's why JoJo made
karma.
the song for you.
I know, that's like the tease. I heard karma in that song, and I was like, wait, I don't actually
I
hate
did
this.
some bad things.
But okay, that's all I had to say about JoJo Siwa. What do you want to talk about now?
I'm gonna talk about the story. Actually, I forgot what the story was. Oh, the bus driver. I saw somebody comment and was like, damn, I actually wanted to hear the bus driver story that I almost said last week about the bus driver who hit me. He hit me!
Wait, what?
Last week, or maybe it was 2 weeks ago. It's when you brought up the twin thing again, right when I was about to say a story about a bus driver.
Oh, yeah.
And you were like,
yeah,
no, I'm not going to say my story. And then we just moved on and nobody said their story. But when I was in like kindergarten, I would take the bus home, I would take it home and I would take it alone.
Broke. No money.
Did you never take the bus?
No, I took the bus home.
Yeah,
It was a vibe. It was a vibe.
The big cheese bus?
Cheesy bus.
Actually, I did get made fun of. They'd be like, not you getting on the cheese bus. One time the cheese bus broke down and they shoved all of us into a minivan and like, the wheel cap that's like in the van. Me and my friend sat on it and we played with airheads and we were like making the airhead shorter and I'll never forget that. But that same friend went on to call me like a bunch of rude names because he had a crush on me. And then once we went to middle school, I like distanced from him and he thought I was a bitch. But he was weird for sure. Anyway, I would get on the bus and this bus driver was a fucking bitch. I feel like every bus driver was a bitch. And like, honestly, not even in a mean way. You deserve to be a bitch because if I had a car, even having a car full of y'all sometimes pisses me off. Having a car full of a bunch of children who aren't mine would piss me off because they're annoying. But there were a bunch of rules. You weren't allowed to talk. You weren't allowed to eat. She separated all the kids all the time. So my bus didn't have, like, it wasn't full. Like, there didn't need to be 2 kids per row. It was a small enough amount of kids that she could put one kid in one seat, skip a seat, put a kid in that seat, skip a seat. So we were all fucking separated like we were going to jail. And we weren't allowed to talk. So it had to be like a 30 to 40 minute bus ride of dead fucking silence because she didn't want you to talk. She wouldn't play the radio. That was already a problem because you're fucking terrifying. You weren't allowed to eat snacks. Okay. That's where the problem comes in because after school, I'd be hungry as fuck and I would buy hot chips from the vendors after school because at my school on Wednesdays, they would sell Papa John's pizza, hot chips, like pickled eggs. It was a fucking vibe.
There's a new Papa John's stuffed crust calzone pizza.
Why do you know about fast food releases so often?
Because
like Drew will
I
literally
keep
be like,
up.
"Oh
I
my
keep the
god,
fuck
did you
up."
hear about like Wendy's new deal, the biggie bag, like blah 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 blah." Like,
No, the biggie bag is literally fucking crazy. It's like $5 and you get a burger and 6 nuggets and a shake. Like, it's crazy. It's fucking crazy. No, I keep up because I like watch the seminars, like the release seminars of like fast food places.
I didn't even know they all did that.
Yeah, no, not all of them do it, but they like will like release shit or have like a video that comes out or like release a flyer with all the new shit or a PDF. It's like you got to be tapped in like I am.
Yeah, that's like a weird thing to be tapped into. Anyways, so all the kids would do it too. Like I had this little like thing that I would like put my book bag on the seat and like take a chip at a time and like be looking out the window like. Also, she's driving, so I don't know how the fuck she's seeing me. I'm not being loud.
Like, I was just gonna say like they always see.
Yeah.
Even if they act like they don't see, they always see.
So that was the start of it, and like she came up to me and she looked down and she was like, "You're eating," and I was like, "No, I'm not." And she ripped open my book bag, saw it, and like launched her hand at my thigh.
Wait, was the bus pulled over?
Yeah, she like pulled over the bus. It was after a kid got dropped off. So in front of a random child's house, she comes to the back, she sees it, and she smacks the fuck out of my thigh.
She physically hit you.
Yeah, she
I
would
thought
hit
that you meant a bus hit you this whole time. I was waiting for the most insane twist.
No, but my mom did get hit by a bus when she was 14 in Honduras.
My aunt got hit by a bus, run over actually.
That's why we're so connected.
And then a girl from my school got run over by a bus and like she was like literally paralyzed for like a year, but she's fine now. Fucked up her whole spine.
Did you get to sue?
I actually don't know if she sued or not. I bet she settled with the district.
Because I think about this all the time and I'm like, at that time, we could have sued. We were in a position, for reasons I can't say, to sue, and I don't know why we didn't. But whatever. Also, I was like, we could have sued the Peter Pan peanut butter because when they had a recall, I got sick as fuck from it because that's all I used to eat as a kid.
Shit, to this day, I am horrified of Skippy peanut butter because of that damn recall. Like, Skippy peanut butter is on my do not eat list and I will never eat it again.
I got the worst food poisoning ever. Anyway, so she hit me once and then I went home and I told my parents. Actually, before she hit me though, the thing that got her in trouble and like her hitting me was the second problem because she hit me that time and then getting off the bus, she grabbed me and she was like, "You don't eat on my fucking bus." And she
Why did
yelled
she
at
fucking
me.
hate you?
She hated me. And this wasn't the first offense she had against me because one time it's illegal to like drop a kid off at their house and not wait for them to get in. That's why buses wait there, because they legally have to wait till the child enters the building. And I didn't live in the best neighborhood ever. Why did this bitch drop me off at school? She was like, get off. It's your time. Like, stop. I got off and I go sit on the front porch. I was in kindergarten. I didn't have a phone. There was no way to contact anybody. Bitch, I went and I was sitting on the fucking front porch for so long.
Aww.
I was sitting there for like 2 hours. And then my godparents used to live across the street. And my goddad got back and he was like, my nickname was Bones. And he was like, Bones? And I was like, and I just started sobbing because I was like, I've been here for so long.
Aww.
And then
That's character growth.
yeah. It actually was so funny, and I don't think it affected me at all. It's like literally so funny that she smacked the
It's
fuck
crazy that you fucking remember that though. Like that was like literally a decade and a half
No,
ago.
I have like, I'm not kidding. It actually scares me
decades
how
ago.
vivid of memories I have. I remember everything. So never fucking cross my path, you motherfucker, because I will remember that shit. And I might not bring it up, but when you turn around after being a fucking bitch to me, I will remember, and I will turn and tell my girls. And I might not even tell them that day. I might wait a few months till one of them comes to me and is like, oh, you can't believe who was a bitch to me. I'm like, you can't believe who was a bitch to me 4 months and 3 hours ago.
Wow.
4 months and 3 hours. No, my memory from childhood has been completely erased. I was thinking about that like the other day. Like I literally don't remember anything, and it was kind of scaring me. I was like, oh my God, like I don't even remember who I am. Like I don't like I remember like fragments and like stories people told me, and then I bullet fragments. But I don't actually remember things. Like I remember stories that I was told, and then they become memories, but I don't actually remember them. I only remember like traumatic things that happened.
What age is the cutoff?
Like I can remember like little tiny things, like, but again, there's stories told to me. Like I literally couldn't tell you anything that happened like after or before the age of like 12. Like I don't remember anything.
So like 2 years ago?
Yeah. Well, like
Okay.
6 years ago.
6 years. My bad.
Turned 18?
Yeah.
You turned 18, yeah.
Oh.
Well, I need to take an Adderall one day and just write down every memory, because I actually do have a fear of like forgetting everything. But it makes sense that you remember like traumatic events more than other, because as a human, you are remembering the things that scared you or hurt you, because you have to have reactionary like memories for the future. Like that's why you are less likely to remember. No, bitch, I got that from Fiona Apple.
I was gonna say
Apple told me that.
I was about to bring that up. No, Fiona Apple did eat.
She taught me that, and I was like, no, but I have
Apple has
almost
taught
always known that, but I
stuff.
can't say what I was told as a child as to why I remember that, because that's my fucking business. So stop asking me.
Hey guys, we're gonna take a quick break because this episode is sponsored by ZocDoc.
Good news and bad news. Bad news is I was sitting on the couch the other day and my whole mouth started vibrating and tingling and hurting really bad, and I think my wisdom tooth is infected. That's the bad news. But the good news is I'm going to get on ZocDoc tonight and see if I can book a wisdom teeth removal surgery tomorrow.
I can smell the cavities.
I'm not kidding. That's my biggest fear, and that's why I need to use ZocDoc. And if you are lost and afraid and still looking up your symptoms online and you don't know what ZocDoc is, I'm about to tell you the easiest way to get that hypochondriac attitude out of your brain. ZocDoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare highly rated in-network doctors near you and instantly book appointments with them online. So instead of just looking up what's wrong with you, get the app, find a doctor, and be a true adult and stop just thinking things and go and get that figured out before it's too late.
We're talking about booking appointments with tens of thousands of top-rated patient review, credible doctors and specialists. You can filter specifically for the ones that take your insurance and are located near you, and they treat almost every single condition under the sun. The typical wait time is just 24 to 72 hours. That's it. You can even score same-day appointments.
The next time I need an appointment ASAP, I'm heading straight to ZocDoc, as I always do. Go to ZocDoc.com/intercom and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today.
That's ZocDoc.com/intercom. ZocDoc.com/intercom. All right, guys, something very, very terrible and bad is happening. Emergency intercom might be shutting down. really, really sad and scary. But there is a way you can save it. There is a way.
Wait, are you gaslighting them right now?
Yeah.
Are you seriously gaslighting our followers?
All you have to do is go to our description and fill out a quick survey. It'll help us out tremendously, genuinely. And thank you.
But yeah, I remember a lot of things. I remember coming back from Burger King when they had the Wizard of Oz toy, or I think it was Burger King or McDonald's, like I don't fucking remember. And they had the Wizard of Oz toy, so I had a Dorothy toy. And I got back home and I was sitting by the front door. I think I already told this on this podcast, actually. But I was sitting by the front door, cutting her hair and playing with her. And I was bored as fuck. I was like, you know what? I'm going to call the police.
Let's call the cops.
I love that every kid just goes like, I'm bored. I'm going to call the police.
It's
for fun.
so taboo. Like,
yeah.
it's like I'm told I can't do it. So I like want to fucking do it. Because I had the same moment. I like remember calling the police, then like leaving it on and running and hiding under the bed until they got there. And my parents were pissed. Like they spanked the shit out of me.
My mom was chill as fuck, and she knew it was me because at the time, if I was like 6 when that happened, my sister had to have been like 3, so it wasn't her. My brother was fucking asleep in the other room. I was the only soul awake. I think my mom was also taking a nap, and I was just sitting there by the front door, and I was like cutting hair, and I was like, I'm gonna call the police. And I remember the layout of the house so well that I was like, we had this couch by the front door that left a little gap. So like if you came in, you could squeeze past and go to like the like front like sitting area. And I was sitting between that and the front like door area with my feet up. And I distinctly remember sitting there and then just getting up, and I just like turned, walked like a few feet to the phone, like the home phone, and just grabbed it and fucking clicked it, put it to my ear, heard someone be like,
your emergency.
like Miami, like the police department, what's your emergency? And I go, and just slammed it back down and I went back to that spot too. And I just sat there and I waited for them. I was like, let's see if y'all
You were gonna tell them off.
Yeah, I was like, and why the fuck are you at my house? I never.
You were wasting resources very young.
Yeah, that's my whole vibe. Like I learned from a young age. It's like waste, use. Landfill.
That just reminds me, I've probably told it 17 times on this fucking podcast, but when my parents had like the DirecTV guy at the house, and me and Madeline both share this memory of us hearing our mom say, sing the Jay and Silent Bob song, because it was playing on the TV, and they were like, oh, they are like 3-year-old twins, like know the lyrics to the Jay and Silent Bob song, because like my older brothers loved that movie and watched the shit out of that movie. And I remember standing there, me and Madeline at the end of my mom's bed, just singing the song, and it's like really naughty. Like no 3-year-old should be saying that shit. And then I remember my mom, like the DirecTV guy was mortified. He did not think it was funny at all. And then my mom got pissed at us, and like we got in trouble after they told us to fucking sing the song.
You know what our version of that was? Tenacious D. Like my mom would play the Tenacious D soundtrack in the car with us all the time, and she let us sing the fuck out of it. But then we had majority like kids, like naughty songs. It was
This is the song.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Noise,
Smoking weed.
Doing coke, drinking beers, rolling daddies, smoking blunts, smoke blunts, rolling blunts and smoking.
Oh, let me get a nickel back.
that's fucking awesome.
But basically, there's this one part where they're like, fuck, fuckity, fuck. And we would sing along to it. We can bleep that so we don't get demonetized or whatever now. But
No, now you can curse. We're past that marker.
the threshold.
Yeah, we had like, I think Tenacious D was it for us, but I don't remember any of the songs vividly. But what I do remember is, I think it's like, what is it? It's like Zach and Brack and Daxter, like the late night show. It's like an old Adult Swim show that wasn't that profane, or I don't know if they had a kids version.
Very
but it's like-
profane. I like that word.
Is that a word? Or are you
No,
being
I like
funny?
that word. I'm going to start using it. It is a word.
Okay, wait. I need to find the song. Oh, this. It's Brack and we had this shit on CD, and I would sing all the.
This is the scariest shit I've ever seen in my life.
I love this. Rapunzel. I love beans. I love Pete.
This is so.
I
What is
love
that one dude that we like included him in our tour promo? Like first, what's his
Jack
name?
Stauber.
This is Jack Stauber's like greatest inspiration.
No, literally, they were so lit. Like they had a bunch. They had one about mashed potatoes. My mom was such a like trooper because we had this whole thing on CD and she would listen to this in the
it.
car.
Dude, it's crazy what happens to like parents' brains because like even it's happening to me a little bit. Like Madeline and Steven played the Imogen Heap Happy song that's like apparently like made for babies' brains. Like a baby can be screaming and crying and you put this fucking Imogen Heap Happy song. It's literally like scientifically developed. Like it's her and scientists developed this song and it will stop the baby from crying immediately. It's unbelievable. It's like an actual cheat code. Well, they played it, I'm not exaggerating, on our road trip to Missouri like 400 times in a row. And like, one, that song is fucking good, so I don't care. But two, like, I just tuned it out. Like it's crazy how good parents are at tuning out shit.
Yeah, but my mom was also crazy because she would play that and only Enya CDs. So,
But Enya's a vibe.
I know, but to name me Enya and be like, and you know what you're gonna listen to? You're never gonna believe it.
Orinoco Flow on repeat 300 times. That is my favorite bit. Don't ever get into a fucking car with me because I will put Orinoco Flow on and play it for 2 seconds and then
So
restart
annoying.
it. Play it for 15 seconds, then restart it. Play it for 5 seconds, then restart it. It's horrible. And the intro to that song is the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. Especially
Wait, is
after
that-
it's like, yeah,
I think that's it.
After the 35th time, like, oh, it gets so good. Okay. So something I rediscovered this week is the Will Smith Chris Rock slap.
Oh
Y'all.
my god.
Okay, that is something that we like grazed over and kind of just let slide as a society that is like, it's really fucking crazy.
No, it's like extremely. Like, when's the last time you watched it?
I think when I was with you.
You were
guys.
here and we watched
Yeah.
it live.
It's
I remember
the
like
most-
blacking out for a second.
it is the most jarring thing I've ever seen on television, and like rewatching it, like it's almost hard for me to watch because
Yeah.
like how he went from like laughing at the joke to like literally 2 seconds later walking up on stage and like
Two people who just
sending-
found out about the Will Smith math.
yeah, like
Will
sending
Smith
the
math.
gnarliest slap I've ever seen.
Well, the
ever.
weirdest thing was it seemed like it was a joke.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone was like, "Are we supposed to laugh? Because this is like funny," but I don't know.
I'm trying to find the picture of us all sitting on the couch. What year was that? 2021?
I think
So
22, maybe. I don't know.
I have to find it. I have a picture of all of us sitting on the couch, like all of y'all sitting, reacting to it, like staring at the TV after. It happened.
Yeah, it was crazy rewatching it because I remember it being like pretty intense, but like it is the uncensored version is crazy.
It's like hard to watch, and I
crazy.
remember even being like, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, literally,
Like,
who cares?
two men fighting, classic. I don't give a fuck. That's funny. But rewatching it, it is so stark and scary. Also, like you can almost see Chris Rock's like face kind of like swell up a little bit,
Yeah.
and like his mouth is like a little twisted from being smacked so hard, and it's so insane that that happened.
I still think it's impressive. Like if I got slapped on national television,
He recovered
ate
so
it.
well.
because
Dude,
he just like goes right
ate
back
it.
to making a joke about it.
But it kind of is sad because you could see him like trying to recover, and like
Yeah.
he was in the worst, like the hardest position an entertainer can be put in is where like
Getting your
the
ass beat.
like what is it, the blanket of disbelief or the like veil of disbelief,
Suspension of
the
disbelief.
suspension of belief like fully shattered in that moment
Yeah.
because the audience was at a loss for words because they couldn't tell if it was real or not, and then he also was kind of like he genuinely got his fucking marbles shook, bitch. He got slapped so hard he had to like come to. I'm shocked he didn't have a concussion. I would have lied and said I had a concussion and sued him. Why didn't you
Yup.
sue him?
Yep. Okay, so my social battery has been at an all-time low. Like, I literally hate hanging out with people. It's like not my fucking vibe right now. It's like not that deep. Like, don't hate me. I don't hate you. Like, it's not that deep. But
True, he tells me every
hanging
time before I
out,
go to bed, he's like, here's all the people who texted me and I fucking hate them.
yeah, hanging out with Inya and Orion at the same time is so great for me. It is literally the most, like hanging out in a trio is like potentially the greatest thing that's ever happened to me because Inya and the other person can just talk the whole time, and then I can just sit and like rot on my phone and like chime in every once in a while. And it's like I get like my socialization for the day, but also like I don't have to speak at all, and like it's such a vibe.
That's why you like Josie here so much, because me and him
Yeah.
are like,
And I can just retire to my bedroom.
Drew feels like he's fully just like a part of something.
Yeah, it's really is a vibe to not participate in the conversation at all.
That's okay. I'm back. Guys, I am fucking back. I didn't want to say it last week because I didn't want to jinx it, but the birds are fucking chirping.
Listen to the birds.
I get up and I dance. I literally am back to it. Like, for a while, I wasn't getting up and being like, hey, Siri, play this song. And that is a sign that I'm down bad. Because if you don't know, it's so annoying to like say this ritual out loud because it makes it seem like I swear I'm something. But it actually is something is wrong with me. And I wake up and I immediately need to hear noise so I don't get lost in my thoughts. But I wake up and I say,
In your Apple Music library, you can ask me to play a radio station.
Shut the fuck up, Siri.
she's
You
a fucking
stupid
bitch.
witch.
Like, damn.
Rotten hell.
I don't even
You're
remember what I was
rotten.
saying. I fucking hate Apple and I hope they die.
Yeah, Siri is rotten. She's rotten inside and out.
Oh, yeah, but I wake up and I say, hey, bitch, because I don't want to say her name now because she's listening.
Yeah.
I say, hey, bitch, play Don't Want to Break Up Again by Ariana Grande, and I dance around my fucking room.
Okay,
and then I
first-
give myself a headache because I'm, at my big age, jumping up and dancing around is getting hard.
The first listen through of that album, it was giving mid. Like, I was like,
Yeah, I was like, I don't care.
this shit sucks balls. I'm sorry, Ariana.
We lost her.
We lost you, but there's a few good songs on there.
I haven't heard it yet. Does she mention SpongeBob in it?
Wait, open that drawer behind you and pull out Spinach Bob.
Is Spinach Bob in there?
Spinach Bob. Oh. Dude, what?
We have Spinach Bob here.
That's like only a joke that we made to like Josiah.
So fucking stupid.
Where did you get it?
Josiah, or no, Lucas got it for me for Christmas. That was like my Christmas.
Is that canon? Or is
Uh,
that just like a, like,
It's like
Weird.
bootleg as fuck. It's
Spinach
literally
Bob.
bootleg as fuck. They didn't even
It's-
change the color of his nose. Like now he kind of looks more like an Elmo ass character.
but it's you can put your phone in here. It's actually really useful. I love it.
we have the link
but-
to it on TikTok
It's
Shop
useful?
under this.
Yes. But it's so funny you brought that up because I have something screenshotted that I need to know y'all's answers for. Okay, literally, which one would you choose? And I need the Wii waiting room background music playing in the background as we decide which one you're gonna choose.
Okay, so the problem with this is I was already sent this by a friend, and I said I would pick Perk Overdose.
Oh, okay.
So that's my final answer,
Okay.
and I'm sticking with it because any of these, oh my god, I don't like.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I would purposefully get on a Boeing 737 that I know already has a faulty part, and I would get right next to the exit window,
Very
and I would
good.
jump out because. Wow.
Wow.
Oh wow!
What's
God
crazy-
makes things.
What's crazy is how much Facetune menus that we're not talking about.
Huh? How much Facetune menu?
All of those men like
Oh,
look
how much
good.
Facetune? I thought you said, I like the way you said it. Like you said menus too close, so it sounded like you're saying menus, like a
How many
restaurant.
FaceTime menus?
You said it's crazy how many FaceTime
which
Facetune
would you
menus.
choose
Yeah, you have to choose one.
for a life partner or to bang or like
Life partner.
probably Travis Kelce because I mean I feel like
All
could
of them
protect
terrify
me.
me. But also, like, all of them terrify me, but we all know this. Men in general terrify me. There's something, like, I was introduced to, I was hanging out with friends yesterday, and they introduced me to, like, another man, but we had to go into his house, and I never wanted to leave somewhere so fast, because I was like, I don't know this man. I don't want to be in, like, behind concrete with him. Like, we need to be outside in the open.
concrete.
Like, I feel like I'm being trapped
Need
and
to
I'm gonna
be
be
in
thrown into a
public.
room. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I'm so sorry. You can be the nicest person ever, but if you are a man, specifically too, if you are a man above like 28 and I don't know you and you're straight, I literally I have nothing there. There is nothing there. Like, unless you have a long-term committed woman in your life who I just so happen to be friends. Actually, that's even more reason for you not to exist. Because I met that girl without you and she's way better without you.
Oh
Sorry.
my God.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just like I don't
So
like.
Kai, you have to.
There's
leave.
no need.
Yeah, I know.
No, we've known Kai for long enough. We met you before you were 28, and our first
Yeah.
conversation was you wanted to kill yourself. I wanted to kill myself. He wanted to kill himself.
And we
were
talked
like,
about
"Hey."
ketamine.
That is such a crazy vibe. We were all like, wait,
There's
there's a good vibe going
He
here.
gets it. He gets it.
Drug addicts.
You know what it is too is because I've realized as we've gotten older, like I have a friend who moved here.
No, you literally. No one's ever moved here. Duh.
Me saying the friend like it's a secret. I have a friend who moved here, but Sabrina the other day in the car with me, she just goes, I've never met a friend group that like every single person struggles with anxiety or depression. I've never met that in my life. And in my head, I was like, that's literally not true. That makes no sense. Every friend group has it. But the more I start talking to bitches, the more I'm like, oh, you might be normal. Like
Yeah.
you might be normal and I might not be normal. Because in my head, I am realizing this as self-aware as I am. I have this weird thing where I meet somebody, especially if it's in our like community circle, that I assume we have this. Not only do we have the same beliefs, like morally about music, about art, whatever, but we all have the same brain chemistry for some reason. And I think I only had that delusion because all of us in our main friend group, other than like a given, like to me is Zamar. I feel like Zamar is like pretty like
Yeah.
well like chemistry balance.
Yeah.
That's like the only person in our friend group who I know like that. And everybody else like has their issues, like has their struggles mentally. So I just assume, yeah, everybody's going through it. But then I just recently have been like catching up with people since I've been out of town so long, having lunch with them. And then I'm like saying my dark shit that to me isn't dark. I'm like, this is like the usual. And I can see in their face that they're like,
Dude, I just had this same realization because I got on this medication that actually has helped with anxiety. And like 2 months have gone by and I'm just like, oh shit. I feel like I got red pilled and I'm like, oh, that's why people react to things that way
Yeah.
because they're not insane.
no, literally. And I'm just, oh, wow. It's such.
I feel like
just
I'm the
don't
most
understand.
normal person. in our
You
group.
just said that your favorite part about hanging out with people is that you don't have to speak.
Dude, you download the KFC PDFs
Yeah.
every quarter.
Yo, it's crazy. I have like a whole folder on my phone of all of the fast food.
We're going to find out that Drew has a whole separate email just destined to all his favorite fast food chains so they can email him about new products.
I love fast food. I think it's better than sliced bread. The best thing that happens in sliced bread is fast food.
I will say I hate when a bitch, it's like that thing is like, Little Caesars is so good when you don't have a bitch in your ear telling you it tastes
Real
like
as
shit.
fuck. Those Little Caesar like little
Those fu-
stuffers or whatever the fuck they're called, the puffs, are so fucking good, y'all. They're so good. The hype is actually real. What?
This, like, why do we have only this light on? Like, I feel like it's like something about this is very
It's
odd.
glowing. We're glowing.
But I hate when a bitch is like, oh my God, fast food is like so bad for you. But then they go and get basically the same shit from a restaurant. Like you're going and getting like a chicken sandwich from
My least
from fucking Great White anyway. You're still having a chicken sandwich, except mine only took 10 minutes to get here. And you're
Restaurant food is
spending
so bad for you. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. I eat it. I'm like, no, this is bad. I know this is bad for you.
not normal.
No, literally, it's like Accutane dyes your bones neon. I literally have that written down to talk about. There's no way I would fit.
Real? Like, I don't understand.
Yes, dude. People like their bones like turn neon when they take Accutane. Like, and I remember when I was younger, I wanted to be on Accutane so fucking bad. Not because I had bad acne, but because I literally was like, I want to say I was on Accutane. Like, what?
To have the trauma.
Are weird.
Yeah. I know it like causes really gnarly issues with people's brain chemistry. So if you're on Accutane, it'll get better, babe. Like, I don't know, like, what? Like, I'm being brutally honest with y'all, and, like, I'm just getting shut fucking down constantly.
You're weird as fuck. I'm really trying to find like us reacting to Chris Rock.
Chris Rock. Like, what the fuck
Chris
is wrong
Rock
with
is
us? We're
fine.
level 3 brain rot.
I feel like my brain is like pretty useful though. I literally read 2 books in a week. Hello,
This is
I'm
the
smarter
8th
than a lot of
time
y'all.
she's brought this up. This is the 8th time.
Because I'm actually so proud of it. But I
That
think it's
is-
because I was so sad.
That's a huge accomplishment.
And now that I'm like not as sad as I was 2 weeks ago, that's never happening again.
Yeah.
Like Books are for sad people. Like, let's be honest. The most I read is when I'm sad as fuck and my phone isn't giving me dopamine. So I have to light my bedside candle and just sit there and read so I can disappear and then fall asleep faster. And when I'm happy, I'll use my phone for 18 hours. Actually, my screen time has gone way down in the past week. So
Period.
no more 20 hours for me.
You ate. Well,
Okay.
that sounded sarcastic, but you did eat.
Doesn't feel. I actually feel like I'm starving now.
But
Okay, I didn't find that picture, but I found this.
someone made a shrine of me in their bathroom at school.
Oh, I saw that.
It happened like months ago, and I can't find the video right now. But literally one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Like, you're damaged, but I love you. Where is it? Oh, is this it? No, that's
What
just my.
school is that in? Like, where in America? That's what freaks me out. Some of y'all are in parts of America that I don't know exist, and it's so big here. Like, I hate that. Like, some of y'all are in places that I will never even get close to. That freaks me out. There's too many of us.
I mean, we're literally going to Nebraska in like
Omaha,
2 days.
Lincoln, Nebraska.
We're going to Lincoln, Nebraska in literally 48 hours.
American Airlines is so cunty because I got an email that was like, get ready for your big trip to Lincoln. I was like, girl, you know damn well nobody is fucking excited to go to Lincoln, Nebraska. Like,
No, I'm excited to go to Lincoln, Nebraska.
I just hate that it's cold. Like, I thought about how
Oh,
I
wait,
have
is
to-
it cold?
It's like colder than, like, now we're getting the good weather here. And that's what's pissing me off is because I have to go do that other trip to the cold place for like a week and a half.
The
And it just
cold
got
soul.
good here.
The cold
The
soul.
cold place.
Yeah, Lincoln, Nebraska is gonna be fucking movie. Fuck.
What's fucked up is I actually do. My favorite part about the college shows, obviously, is the show itself because I love seeing your faces. My favorite part. But
Mean
no,
as
I
fuck.
actually do love it. It is
It's
fun.
so
but my
trippy.
favorite part is getting to be back in a hotel room with Drew, which is where our friendship started. Like, that's where we
Yeah.
first started getting close.
It's our roots.
So we literally always get to the hotel. We order some shitty fucking food. We get a
Nasty.
bunch of snacks. I get high as fuck. And then we sit around and kick our feet and giggle
Yeah.
for like, and we're getting there early. So we can start our sleigh early because we're
Yeah.
not going out.
No,
Bitch,
we
where the
never,
fuck are we going in Lincoln, Nebraska?
never go out. We never go out. But I'll never forget, like, one of the like first memories I have being together in a hotel room is like us playing with your fucking tampons and pads and like throwing them at the bathroom window.
Because one of our first times, like, hanging out just us it was on press play. We were in Colorado and our scary manager gave us edibles and I had never gotten high before. Like, I had never gotten
We were
high.
minors.
Yeah, we were minors. I had never gotten high before. I'd never smoked, never done anything. Like, I was barely starting to drink, which is such a funny thing to say about like a 17-year-old. I was like, I was barely even drinking at the time. But
I was
we
barely even doing Percocets at the time.
he was barely giving me any painkillers at that time.
Yeah.
But we took edibles and we got high, and I have videos of Drew, like, we both got high and Drew kept being like, where am I? Where am I? And like, just like jokingly being like,
I'm
freaking
trapped
out.
inside my head.
Which
jumped
probably
inside my
wasn't
head.
a joke. Like, I feel like part of it was you being real because
It
it
was.
scares you. And I have
It
a video
was.
of Drew curled. I'm about to find it because it's somewhere deep in one of my phones. But it's to be like, I'm in my head. I'm in my head.
Wait, we
I'm
have
in
to
my
put
head.
that in here.
Yeah, and I have videos of you throwing the tampons and pads at the window.
And then there was like a heat lamp in the bathroom, and Inyus like literally thought she was being cooked alive. Like, she was so scared because the heat lamp
I
was.
think I've said that, but I'm gonna say it anyway in case nobody knows it. But I went back to my room and it was Colorado, so it was very cold. I'm from Miami. I never even thought, I never could have imagined the technological advance
A red
of-
light bulb.
a light bulb that heats up, like
Mhm.
on purpose. So I was in the bathroom about to shower, brushing my teeth, and I felt myself burning. I was like, oh my God, the weed is making me burn. Like, it's burning my skin. My flesh is burning. And I got in the shower thinking like, oh, like it'll cool me down. But there was a bigger heat lamp in the shower and I was literally burning alive. And I was so scared and high that I got out of the shower covered in soap and fucking like stopped and dropped and rolled in my bed and went to sleep.
Writhing around in your bed. And
I
that
thought I was dying. And then I woke up the next morning and I'd sit in the bathroom. I was like, oh my God, it's the light bulb that's hot.
Yeah.
And I didn't even tell you that for like years.
No,
I
it was
so
years
embarrassed.
After. It was years after. And that was in my like letting it crust over arc where I wouldn't wipe my ass for like months at a time. And it would just like flake off in the bed like a perfect little ring.
Ew.
It was
Like
what?
like a reptile.
Yeah.
That is
What?
so gross.
Y'all didn't do that? You know a girl's genuinely bad when she has you wiping your ass.
You're so stupid. That's very Onika Burgers.
Changing your underwear every day.
You letting it crust over as Onika Burgers. Somebody was like, their fascination with Coco Montrese will like never fail to amaze me. Y'all, you know her performance.
You gotta look into Coco Montrese. Like, there's specifically one moment that changed. Literally, I'm not exaggerating. Changed the trajectory of our lives, and I will die on that hill. Like, it brought us closer in a way that like I can't even begin to
yeah,
like
because it was also at the
verbalize.
beginning of like our relationship with Josie.
Yeah,
I think that's where it
exactly.
started. Is
Exactly.
we started watching RuPaul's.
Like, it's
We
crazy.
started watching it with
And the
Josie
lore
at
behind it is so
1304.
fucked up. Like, it's so fucked up because like it wasn't supposed to happen, but it did, and I'm so glad it did. But she probably would have like gone deep because she's good at.
She
what
was supposed
did.
to lip sync and dance to a Janet Jackson song, and they
Which
couldn't get
would've
the
been-
licensing for it. So instead, she danced to like a 1930s ass beat. Like it literally made. Do you know what I'm
Kai,
talking
look
about?
it up.
I'm
It's
gonna show it to
crazy.
you.
It's crazy.
Look up
And
Coco Montrese All Star Season 2 dance.
It was like the talent show portion of, and it's literally the greatest season of Drag Race ever. Like season 2 All Stars, season 5.
that
Was this the one?
they gave her
Yeah.
that royalty free ass music to dance to instead.
I'll
And she
never
literally,
forget. I'll never forget this.
I decided to step out of my box just to show
Choices.
a different side of myself. I hope it pays off for
Choices.
me, Dad.
I also this part I really hope it works out. Like this part.
I love this. And she's off beat when she rolls the hat. Choices.
Is this the right one?
Yes,
Yeah.
girl, we
I
hear it.
haven't
I
seen-
know.
I haven't
know.
seen the hat yet, so.
Oh, it
We
comes
all
up.
make
Oh.
choices, but that was
Girl,
a choice.
choice.
That was the choice.
Oh, here it is.
I don't even have to see it to know.
This shit. Someone doing that with a hat will always be
And then
funny.
Like, oh my god, that's my Halloween costume. Coco Montrese.
You'll be that, and I'll be Detox. It's supersonic.
It's supersonic.
Like, best show ever. Best show ever. I want another episode. I can't believe we have to wait like 4 days.
Yeah. Okay. Wow, that was good. That was good for me.
Good laugh. Okay, guys, I actually think I'm over Fortnite.
You have not been playing at all.
The new
season
bunk.
sucks.
The new
It's
season is
bunk.
too much. Like, damn, y'all took a too much pill. Like, it's literally too much.
It
Like,
It
too
doesn't
much
even
challenge.
feel like Fortnite.
Also,
No.
like, what's fucked up is I got on and I'm not even kidding. It was purely an accident because all you had to do is click one fucking button. And I was looking at the battle pass and I accidentally bought the stupid fucking battle pass of all the stupid, like, dumb characters that I don't care about at
I think
all.
there is a, what's her name from Avatar, though?
Oh, really?
Katara? Is that her name?
Oh,
Kiara?
Katara?
Kira?
But
Wait.
anyways, I bought the battle pass and I was like, oh, I'm not even gonna fret because like you can refund shit on Fortnite, and I went.
You can't refund
through,
the battle
You
pass.
can't refund the stupid battle pass, and it's the worst thing ever. So I literally wasted the
Well, now
gift
you
card
have to
Josiah
work.
got me.
That's the annoying part is I usually get my, trust and believe, I get my battle pass ran through very quickly.
Did you buy it this season?
I have it on auto pay.
Oh my god, dude! Inya's a Fortnite member. She's a
What does
member.
that even
She
mean?
pays $15 a month.
So I
just to
get
be a
battle
member.
pass and crew pack. Hello. At least I think that's what it means.
You're deranged.
Y'all are jealous. You're jealous.
But you-
I actually, you know what's worse is I think, I don't know what it means. I think I might be paying for battle pass and crew pack separately.
No. I think that's what it means.
Okay.
But yeah, Inya hasn't been playing Fortnite at all. We tried to play the other day and got absolutely shit on destroyed, and it was just like not fun at all. And like, I'm not gonna play shit that isn't fun.
Yeah.
Like, that's me. I'm not gonna like try to force having fun.
Okay, yeah, actually, guys, not to toot my own horn or toot Epic Games horn, but Crew Pass is lit because I got my Crew Pack and I got my Battle Pass and I get V-Bucks.
The cool thing about the Battle Pass though is that once you complete it, you get the V-Bucks you spent on it back plus some. But I'm not finishing that stupid Battle Pass because the season fucking sucks.
Yeah, the season. It's also like there's too many moving parts that it's extremely hard. But I did get a win with Josie and I had 15 kills and that did do something to me. But it's too hard. It's like not enjoyable. Fuck the wings. Fuck the lightning bolts. Like it's annoying. And I just find myself playing in like the old
about
map.
bone and wings. Fuck the wings. Like I want chicken nuggets.
But I did have a crazy experience. I forgot what I was watching. Oh, I was showing Josh and Lucas, my favorite streamer, prospering. He is the GOAT. He is literally the best. He's the best streamer ever. He is so good. He already got, I don't think he's cheating because that's my king. And also he shows his accuracy and he'll have like 39% accuracy. So I'm like, would a cheater miss so many shots? I don't think so. But he already got a 41 kill. Let me put some respect on his name.
Yeah,
41 kill win this season. But I was showing him to Josh and Lucas, and he has all these sayings that are like really sweet to me. Like he'll be like, squad wipe. Like, and he's so monotone. I literally love him.
Squad wipe.
But I was showing his videos to Josh and Lucas, and it was an older video where he was landing in an old map, and I had like the most visceral feeling.
Yeah.
Like it was like if somebody showed me a video of where I grew up in Miami. Like I had the same feeling. I was like, I've been there. I've spent my summer there. I have literally spent a summer there.
That's literally why people lost their mind at the OG map, because that's the feeling like everybody got when it was like being teased. It was like, oh my god, like
I've been
we're
there
back.
before.
I didn't have enough
back.
time with OG Fortnite. I feel like they could have done that for another like 3 months.
I think they have like a full map of just OG now.
Yeah, they're bringing it back.
Yeah, they're gonna
Really?
have it like how there's like 0 build ranked and everything. They're gonna have just OG.
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
So your wish will come true, King.
So the last thing I want to talk about
Okay.
is
It's literally, it's not gonna be the last
Facebook-
thing you talk about. We're gonna have another episode.
Oh, true. Is Facebook AI. It has gotten out of control.
Oh, like the metaverse?
No, like people. So on Facebook, they like, I can't believe I showed you. That was like my favorite one. But basically, on Facebook, people make these AI bot accounts that just like shit post AI generated photos, and it like collects data, gets likes and views, and like it's just like, it's basically to make old people fall for this trap. And it'll be like a picture of Jesus like saving a woman, and like people will be like amen, and like we'll just like love it.
Amen.
Well, these AI bots, like I don't know how they do it, but they like track the likes on like the like, what is it called when you put it into the AI, like the topic?
The prompt?
Yeah, they like track the prompts that they put in and track like the like level to the prompt, and then they start like generating images based on like the amount of likes. I mean, they post, like, I'm not exaggerating, 300 AI generated photos a day on Facebook, and like it is to the point where it's become so convoluted and messy, and it's like literally the funniest shit I've ever seen. So this one on Love God and God Loves You, made it with my own hands, thanks to everyone who appreciates this. And basically, like, it just like gotten so lost that like they saw like beach, and like people like beach photos, and they like Jesus photos, so they combine the two, and then it just like runs it through over and over again until it becomes like a monster of itself.
Like what? The one I thought he was laying down when I first saw it on your phone.
Oh my god.
And then like they have some where like, so this is like the prompt that like gets a bunch of likes, like building Jesus
No
out of
one liked
sand.
my artwork.
Yeah, and like it gets hundreds of likes, and it's the funniest shit ever. And then
The person looks really real in that.
this is another prompt that they have, is like they love planes for some reason, and like stewardess, I guess, like old men like women that
Bro,
like
that's
are stewardess.
Rosalia.
Yeah, literally. So they like have
Wait,
Jesus.
what the fuck is happening in this
That's what
picture?
I'm saying. They have like Jesus holding a plane stewardess
Beautiful cabin crew.
that's being attacked by fucking sharks, like flying through the air. Like it's crazy how like
This one's insane.
Lost in the sauce they've gotten.
Is that Jesus?
It's Jesus carrying Rosalia
And then it gets
with
like
sharks. That's her Coachella setup.
then there's like the shrimp
this one's kinda
Jesus. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
one's
I was
kinda
like,
good.
oh, I need to like have like
Oh wow.
AI like make me prompts and then I paint it. But this one is like insane. And all of the comments are like, wow, like he's so creative, like amen, like we need to save him.
Amen.
They think the kid built this. Like they think the kid built it. Like all of the comments are like, he built that. Like, oh, God's good. God is good.
Help follow all single mothers.
That's what I'm saying.
President
Like,
TV.
it's gotten so long.
That one's awesome.
Oh my
What does
God.
the single mothers thing have to do with anything?
I guess people just like single moms.
What the fuck, dude? You know what's the next level down though in that I saw is that all of the all of the accounts that are commenting is also AI. That's viewing the thing
Dead
and,
internet
like,
theory.
yeah. So I feel like I saw something about that where it was like exponentially the activity on Facebook is all just like AI like generated and AI responses that's
Yeah.
like feeding into it. And I remember it was like episode 100 where we were talking about like content being over. Like we're like we made some call of like, oh, like we're about to enter like the post content era, and it literally feels like
It's-
that.
Yeah,
happening.
100%. It's like Bjork made all the sounds she could make.
Yeah.
Like we're done making sounds. Music
We're
is
done.
over.
We're done making
It's
content.
so over. But yeah, then I started thinking
Or it's
about
just
dead internet
begun.
theory, and if you go into like a
Damn, the
Twitch
birds
chat,
are chirping. Dude.
literally,
The birds
are chirping. If you go into a Twitch chat, that is proof of dead internet theory. That's all I'll say there. But the last thing
Yeah,
I'll talk
that's
about,
like if you go into my Twitch chat, it's like so overloaded that it's like, oh my God,
The
these
last-
people can't be real.
the last thing I'll talk about is, okay, so Kai drives a Prius, and I saw it on the street.
Why would you say that to him?
This is a fact. Well, I saw it on the street
okay.
the other day.
It's true.
Me without a car or a license. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
I saw it on the street the other day, and I just got like so riled up and horny. And then I took a picture of after I left it.
Oh.
And I left his car like this.
How did you do the back part of it though?
Oh, you don't want to know.
Yeah, this shit actually took me a long time to clean up. And
No, the story behind this is even fucking crazier. So there was like this semi truck carrying hagfish, and they make like a bunch of slime, and it opened up and just destroyed like
That's
20
my
cars. Like it sprayed like juice like
If I
all
was a
over
fish,
it.
I would low key be a hagfish.
Literally. Okay.
Oh wait, they're kind of cute, but like no.
I have a note to bring up. It's that Drew is a male pog.
I'm poggers as fuck.
No, no, dude.
I'm poggers, yeah.
I meant PAWG.
What the fuck did you just call me?
You're,
Perfect ass white girl.
isn't it fat ass white girl?
Oh, see, I just think about like.
No, it sounds like a homophobic slur.
No, no.
Wow.
Oh,
I
now
was-
that I think about it.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
No, I was complimenting you and your perfect body.
But
Poggers. Poggers in the chat. Y'all.
right.
Okay, never mind. That kind of backfired.
Yeah, you just shouldn't say things you don't.
Guy's been playing with spinach bob. That's what I'm saying. It's multifaceted. Like it's literally a great thing.
I hate that it's called spinach ball. Like, it's so annoying.
It's because it's
like
green.
who thought of spinach ball?
I don't remember. We were in the
Is
back
it
of the car.
Lucas?
I think it's Josiah. I think Josiah came up with spinach bob.
This guy's so funny. It's annoying.
Okay, let's do psyop.
Media of the week. All I've been watching is RuPaul's Drag Race. Like, I'm not kidding. I finished Love is Blind and I was watching RuPaul.
Oh yeah, the Love is Blind reunion was crazy. I want to do like a Love is Blind show.
Like, you want to be on one?
Yeah, like, and I want to, or no, I want to do like a podcast breaking it down after, because I see things other people don't see, and I want to start the conversations. No, Love is Blind is lit as fuck. And the reunion episode was insane.
Well, my media of the week, one of the songs does come from RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's Dim All the Lights by Donna Summer. That song is so fucking good. It's a Shame by the Spinners. and Don't Want to Break Up Again by Ariana Grande. That's like the literally 3 songs I've been listening to on repeat.
Priyanka.
Tempo, say darling.
Okay, my media is sold out by Young Lean and Blade because they say Drew in it a bunch of times, which is crazy. They literally say Drew in it. It's actually crazy. And they say Druth and shit too. And that's the only song I'm giving y'all. Okay. Drew Siwa Corner.
We've moved media before Drew Siwa Corner to make them listen to media.
Yeah. Potheads will tell you that they function better when they're high and then sit in silence with their mouth open, drooling for 2 hours. I know a few people. Motherfuckers will slam heroin but tell the Wendy's drive-thru lady no tomato.
That's good.
Those are from Kylie. Gay Sun or Deadly Panera Lemonade.
Okay.
Damn, fuck y'all. That killed. That killed.
That one wasn't.
No, people love it. People love it. I'm telling you right now. Wait, what is this one? I'm sorry. Oh, this one's fucking crazy. I'm sorry for doing this, and I usually don't ask for a lot, but can someone please eat my P word like a dehydrated orangutan locked in a room with only a water bowl?
Oh, wow.
Giving a blowjob.
That's
at a
equivalent to
funeral.
when I said that the thing about the submarine guy that I won't repeat.
Oh, literally. That was Greer that submitted that one.
Really?
Yeah. Not like Greer.
Oh, but somebody with
their
Greer.
name's Greer. Giving a blowjob at a funeral. Call that top of the morning. Think about it. Morning.
Yeah.
Okay. Jules, shout out. Man, fuck y'all, bro. I'm never doing
The first 2 were really,
I'm
really
never doing it
good.
again.
The first 2 were really, really good. They were solid.
Yeah,
They
you
were
forget
bangers.
about the big laughs that the first 2 got.
No.
Also, I repeated your boba joke yesterday.
Oh, I've said that like,
Bobby.
to 3 people.
Yeah,
Bobby.
boba is really good.
Boba. Okay.
Oh, I almost just said something. Never mind.
Well, that was the episode.
Thanks, guys, for watching. The fuck out of my face. Seriously. Not enough thirst traps to me recently. Do I need to post more pictures or what? Like, they're like flopping. Like, or am I flopping? Oh, makes you think.
We
I
might
have to
be
look
in our
inside
like
myself.
2-week flop arc. I think that's like kind of the vibe right now.
We'll get it going. Come on. I want, no, I guess I need more content of me out there. Damn it. Guys, I will post a few IG stories this week. Don't worry. I'll give you the content you need.